Hey everybody, what does a 40-year-old soccer mom and an 18-year-old new driver have in common? Answer is they're probably going to upgrade their headlight bulbs. Most of the time, these cars, at least the older cars, come with halogen headlights that either don't look good or they're not bright enough. So people, they go on Amazon or eBay and they buy these LED bulbs, and usually they come in some sort of tint of blue, or sometimes you see purple, but most of the time you're ranging between pure white to a slight bluish tint. So here I have with me some Auxito LED light bulbs. They sent me these for free. They did not tell me what to say, but they wanted me to take a look at them and review them. So on my car and on my website, I run these Hella light bulbs. These are imported from Europe. These are pretty much EDM or European domestic market light bulbs. You can't get them here in the US, and they're brighter than stock, but they retain the halogen system. But they're brighter and they don't look as brown. And so this is what it says 60% increase in performance. Who knows, okay? But I run these. I have a 92, 95 Civic. My headlights, they have that texture on the front of it that kind of spread out the light and refract the light throughout the headlight. And so when you see the car coming at you, you see one big old bright headlight coming at you. Cars nowadays, they have crystal clear reflectors, crystal clear lenses with a special reflector in the back or a projector headlamp. And so it's a different system now. We're going to take a look at the Auxito, okay? So they might be the right ones for you. So they sent me this, didn't tell me what to say. All right, so there's the box. You know, I opened it already. Here, let's pop these open. Okay. Oh, by the way, these are, what does it say? 6,000K. It says that somewhere. These are 6,000K. All right, so daylight is 4,700 or 4,700K is daylight. All right, these are 6,000, so we expect them to be blue. Okay, not gonna sugarcoat it, it's gonna be blue. So in here they give us some gloves. That's nice for them. I don't think they're really needed because as long as you don't touch the LED, which is pretty hard to do, so you gotta really get your finger in there, you should be okay. But nice that they give you gloves just in case. They give you a little product manual. It's pretty nice. Let's look through it really quick. They have in English, and I believe that's Chinese or Japanese. I don't know. Okay. But the instruction manuals, they look good. They're clear. They have nice colors in them, and grammar is correct. Okay, and it's a good set of instruction booklet. Okay, and in here the light bulbs are very nicely packaged, as you can see. The light bulb itself is solidly made. As I'm tapping it, it's either some kind of, it feels like a coated aluminum. Okay, it's painted or coated. It has I know I installed these already really quick just to test them out, but it has a fan, a small fan that's built into it. And I don't know if you know, but when these LEDs first came out, they had a huge brick of fan behind it. And it was a huge brick, and it was loud, and it was bulky. And so these, it looks like they made a huge improvement in the technology by offering a small fan built into the unit, very streamlined unit. Actually, it looks like it goes inside the housing instead of outside the housing where it's subject to rain and all that thing. So since the fan is built into the light bulb and it goes into the housing, the fan and the whole cooling system should be protected from the elements. Before they were not. Before, the fans were outside of the housing in the back of the unit, made it bulky. It just wasn't, I don't know if it was good or bad, but this is an improvement. I also see the connectors look very nice. No comment on that. It's not an adjustable unit. I know that some bulbs, they offer adjustment, so you could adjust the degree that this thing is angled. So I don't know why they do that. Maybe some headlights, headlamps, they require that. I know when I bought some crystal clear headlamps for my EG one time back in the day, they had these light bulbs cocked a little bit. And so I don't know why they did that or the solution to that, but I know that some light bulbs allow you to change the angle of it. I also see 2 LED per side in here, and I see a reflector. So one must be the high beam LED, one must be the low beam LED. So these depend really, it's going to produce light much differently than the halogen. So let's take a quick look at the halogen. So Auxito, you made a really good product. It looks really nice. It looks really solid. We're gonna go put it in the car later. Let's open the halogen bulb. So for these, I might as well put on these gloves since Auxito provided them for me. Little did they know I'd be handling someone else's light bulb with them. So here, let's make use of the glove. Usually I don't even use a glove, I just be careful. So here is the Hella light bulb. As you can see, the construction is much different, okay? And the thing about any aftermarket LED or HID style bulb is it's not going to get the same sort of light producing properties as an original bulb that the headlight was designed for, because the source of light is a thin filament in this, whereas the source of light from this one is coming from like LED, I don't know what you call, like LED modules placed on each side of them. So the way the light is produced in the geometry of the production, the refraction of the light is going to be different. And so maybe they did a good job, we'll see on these, but pretty much it's not going to ever be the same as this, just because the way the light is produced and the source of where that light is coming from is going to be much brighter, I could tell you that, but it's not going to be the same. So the issues you run in with that is just going to get the headlamp, if it's not designed for, if it's not a projector lamp. Like this would look really darn good in an Acura Integra or something like that, or if I had a projector lamp and I threw it in there, it would look really good, but I don't, okay? And that's not, so this is not Auxito's fault. They built a great product, but just my car is not equipped for something like this. We're gonna throw it in anyway, we'll check it out, okay? But yeah, this is the halogen lamp. It says what it says, 60% brighter over stock. It's a really good lamp. I have this on my website. I imported it from Europe, and it's really nice. It's bright. It doesn't look as brown as everything else, and it's supposed to be a little brighter. Made in Korea is what it says. Hella. Okay. All right. Well, let's wrap it up over here. We're gonna take them outside and we're gonna test fit these and compare them to the Hella bulbs. Okay. Okay, everybody, we installed the lights. As you can see from this, the color is much different. Clearly, on the driver's side, we have the Auxito, and on the passenger side, we have the Hella. So let's walk up to here. I have the white balance set at 6,000 K. The Auxito are advertised to be 6,000 K, and so I put the white balance at 6,000 K. So you can see a much different color on the Auxito compared to the Hella. In person, the difference is much more clear than on camera because of the brightness as well. The Auxito is much brighter than the Hella. But here's the Hella. Here's the color of the Hella, like that. Here's the Auxito. As you can see, we're getting There we go. There's the Auxito. As you can see, the whole lamp is lighting up. So there, and there's the pattern. So the pattern looks not too bad. It's not too bad. You get a little bit more glare, but I don't think people will mind it. People drive around with their headlight, their high beams on anyway, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So that's the Auxito 6000K. Here, let's take a look again. That's what I hope people see when they see me. Get out my way, boy. Here is the Hella. It has a classic look to that. It has a classic look. I don't know. You can't beat this classic look that's brighter, you know. Everybody has, just dropped my phone. Everybody has those bright blue lights nowadays. See, the glare is much less glare on these, so as you move down through it. But that's if you care about other drivers. If you really don't care because they're blinding you anyway, then forget about it. Just get the Auxitos. I might run the Auxitos for a while. I might change my mind. There you go. So thank you, Auxito, for sending me those bulbs. You made a good bulb. Thank you. Bye-bye.